Have you ever been in love?
I don't think so.
Do you want me to describe it to you?
Stitch this and tell me you're fat without telling me you're fat.
Listen, Trisha, I know you're famous and all, but we have to have a conversation. It's 2020 and we're done calling ourselves fat. We are thick, we are beautiful, we are loving and accepting of ourselves. We are not calling ourselves fat anymore.
So I'm gonna give my opinion on this as a plus size woman. And I know I am not the only plus size woman who has had these experiences, but my entire life, I have been scrutinized by men of all shapes, sizes, appearances, anything, for simply existing. So I have no sympathy. Men have constantly tried to control women in everything that we do. And I'm done. I'm tired of it. You want to insult me, insult my intelligence, insult my body? Gloves are off. Y'all can take the high road. Y'all can be the bigger person. I'm already the bigger person in real life. I'm coming for your neck. You better hope that you have the genes of a Greek god, because, baby, I'm gonna make you cry. And I'm giving all women out there permission to scalp these weak-ass motherfuckers. Because goddamn, I am way too hot to deal with that bullshit.
Ah!
So I'm pretty sure most of us at this point know Drew Afualo, I hope I pronounced her name right, and something that has always jumped out to me regarding her content and the men she makes fun of is that these men immediately resort to calling her fat. And not only is this odd because, I mean, she's not stick thin, but she's most certainly not fat by any means, but as she's mentioned several times before, she is Polynesian. And there are stereotypes about Polynesian people being unhealthy, being fat, what have you, due to the fact that many of them stereotypically are larger in body size. And it's not lost on me that most of the people coming at her for her weight are white men. So not only are these men being fatphobic and fat shaming her, but they're also feeding into a racist stereotype. And I think that these reactions really show how differently Drew would be viewed if she were a skinny white woman. I don't believe that these men would respect her more, but I do think that they would be more willing to debate with her, or they wouldn't immediately resort to making fun of her appearance. She'd also definitely be seen more as, you know, a girl boss and a slay queen, as opposed to, you know, an angry, bitter female on this app, because she's a person of color, a woman of color at that, and therefore she comes off as more aggressive. I just want to say I am not Polynesian, but I am a woman of color, and this is something I've noticed, and I wanted to put my 2 cents in because I have seen other white women do and say similar things to her, and not get nearly as much backlash for it, and the fact that she is a woman of color yet receives this level of backlash is not lost on me. So
let me get this straight. You want to make fun of this dude for looking fat upside down. When she looks like an upside down Dorito, people are like, oh, live your life, girl.
Can I be honest with you, bro, for just a second? Honesty time. Let's exchange truths, right? I wasn't gonna do your video because, to be frank, your engagement, ass. It's quite literally not worth the dirt on the bottom of my fucking shoe, bitch. Let alone Lizzo's time, you feel me? But then I saw you post this.
Bro, this girl does nothing for society but hate on men, and then if it wasn't for the snowflake...
You then go on to say how no one will ever remember me in 10 years, which is rich coming from you. I mean, they have a Hall of Fame for dudes who work on the power lines, right? And then you also go on to say how you're so not afraid of me. I'm so not afraid of her. I'm not afraid of her at all. Me? Not me. I'm not afraid of her. I was in the Marines. I've never met a person that was so not afraid that felt compelled to tell everyone how not afraid they are. Let's find out though, huh, brother? Your joke is trash for multiple reasons. The most prominent one being you ripped this joke from somebody else's shitty ass fatphobic video, huh? Shall we?
So let me get this straight. So we're fat shaming 50 Cent, but we're proud of Lizzo for being confident about her.
Not even in your fat phobia can y'all be fucking original. Oof, you know? Both of you fucking dingbats saying this shit implies that Lizzo has never had to deal with any kind of backlash for just existing as a fat person on the internet, which is so odd. Shall we take a look? Oh, well, okay. Well, you know, maybe there's just, oh, there's more. There's more. There's more. You know what? It's fine. And the cruelest irony is that the majority of the people making these fat jokes on the internet about 50 Cent were all men. Crazy, huh? It's almost as if y'all don't really give a fuck about fat shaming. You just hate fat women. She wasn't even in the conversation and y'all found a way to bring her in. Because not only do you fucking hate yourself, you're fucking balding. Oh, good. Bye, bitch. A pineapple type beat, huh, bitch? That trolls doll energy, huh? And you know what, though? I'm really glad that your video about me got 2 likes. Consider me the 3rd, bitch. Bye! You know, I wasn't gonna do this one initially, and let me tell you why. Does this joke look familiar?
So, I just want to say, as a plus-size black woman living in a mostly white area, those guys are all a bunch of liars. I paid for the Tinder membership because, like I said, I'm a plus-size woman, also black, living in, oh, also a single mom, living in an area where, you know, black women just are not seen as the most attractive. And those type of men always try to match with me. In their profile will say no fat chicks or no black chicks or whatever. And sometimes I'll match with them just so I could be like, you know I'm black, right? Or you can see I'm fat, right? And they'll have some weird like, oh, well, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, that's weird, because you guys are the same ones on freaking TikTok. Only fat chicks want to match with me. My standards are so much higher than you. And the fact that you think they are low enough that I would just be clamoring for you is really sad. Just because you act like you don't want fat women doesn't mean we can't see through your facade. I mean, it's like in what is it, 40-year-old version when he's describing boobs and he's like, yeah, those bags of sand. Okay, we get it. You've had sex before.
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls have a lower belly pouch. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls really don't give a fuck.
Two with some Mac stores or on a run tour with my mask off.
I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself.